I wanted to just conclude really the last few sessions that I've been doing to show you just a few pages out of one of my sketchbooks. So here you can see an example where I've used ink with a little bit of water. I've used a very, very fine, this isn't fine liner, this is actually black ink with a dip pen. Same here. Here you can see that it's a half sort of study of a pomegranate. I've used it on this beautiful coloured paper with a slight texture on it. I'd encourage you, you don't always think you've got to work on white. Brown paper's lovely, and card, you know, things you find in the dustbin is great. Here you can, like I showed you, there's cross hatching. I've used the sponge to create lots and lots of different lines in that little study there. Over here, this one's a little bit different. This is where I have used a fine liner. I've used a continuous line here to draw these leaves. Here I've used 2B pencil. So it's using two sorts of media to create a composition from nature. This here is fine liner, like I showed you, a little bit of water here. So I've drawn it and then I've got my brush, my water. This one's slightly different in that I have added some actual watercolour to that one. Turning over, again, this is a much thicker pen, water-soluble pen. I've introduced some watercolour, much bolder mark making because I've used a thick pen with the crab and obviously the shells. Here, it's quite nice when you're experimenting. I've gone back to black ink. I've done some sort of marks around it using my sticks and my feathers before I've actually created my drawing of a mackerel. These again are using black ink, and here I've splattered the ink onto very wet paper, and I've used a brush, and I've also used a dip pen. You can see sort of 50% is white paper and the rest are the very dark tones, and there I've watered it down. Onto this page here, slightly different. This is black paper and this is a drawing using white ink. So if you can get hold of some white ink, it's quite nice to work in sort of the reverse. This is just to show you a recap really. This is pen and wash, that's Baro. That's been done with a 2B pencil, and this is the technique where I covered it in pencil, rubbed it out and introduced pen. This is the ink with the bleach, and that's a watercolour study which is only half done, but I will go on to watercolours next time. And then this is going back to the ink and bleach. So this is the completed one. So this is a piece of card. It was painted all over with black bleachable ink. I've bleached out and then I've worked back in. You can see the dense black lines here, fine lines and colour. That's watercolour with fine liner. This one's not complete. So this is the bleached out area. What I haven't done on this one is introduce the fine black line. That's the watercolour. Again, similar, I've used the bleach. The original was a piece of card, this black, and I've used the bleach with lots and lots of water. I've drawn with the bleach and then I've introduced watercolour and then a pen over the top. The last one is work in progress again. This is, you can see it's quite a rough sketch of the black ink, and I've worked over the top with a little bit of bleach and then with white ink. So I hope that helps sort of describe the sort of things I'm doing in my sketchbook. But have a go and enjoy.